Episode 21, Making an Impact with Our Core Values. The mission of the Clover School District is to prepare each child for a successful, productive, and responsible future. This mission is supported by the 4 core values of our district. Clover Middle School lives out these values every day. Let's take a look at how some of our staff members make an impact with these core values. Meaningful experiences that shape students' vision for the future.
So when I think of meaningful experiences, I think of those experiences that students have where they are connecting across curriculum, but also beyond these classroom walls. And here at Clover Middle, our agriculture program allows our students to do that. They participate in hands-on activities out at the pig pen, out in the garden, and then also here in the classroom where we have various experiments that they work on. Students actually get dirty. They go out and they plant seeds, they take care of those seeds, they watch them grow, they harvest them, and they actually get to eat those vegetables that they grow. And this helps our students to understand where their food comes from, and it also helps them to take ownership and understanding that they can be an advocate for agriculture, not just here at Clover Middle, but also out in their community. We challenge our students to consider ways that they can make an impact, and one of the ways that our 8th graders have done that this year is they recognized that there are a lot of carrots being wasted at lunchtime, and so they took it upon themselves to go around, collect those extra carrots. They bring them to my classroom, we feed those treats to the bunnies, and then all the extra goes out to our compost bin at the garden. Those carrots will decompose, and we can use that for fertilizer that we can use later with other things that we grow. So it motivates our students to recycle and reuse and to carry those connections out into their classrooms and even home to their families. Other meaningful experiences include our adventures at the pig pen. And so our students learn how to care for those livestock. They understand how important farmers are. They realize that farmers are the ones who have those pigs, and without farmers, we don't have pigs. And so without pigs, they were very alarmed to find out we do not have bacon. So that was a big deal to them. And so they learn again to be an advocate for our farmers and understand they have a vested interest in that as well. They begin to read labels at home. They understand, they're completely amazed that they can make their own butter, and they realize that butter is not produced there in the grocery store. It's actually produced on a farm. And so it helps them again to understand the source of food. They learn to identify animal tracks and the South Carolina wildlife, recognizing that decisions that they make does impact the environment. Once they can make those connections to the environment, they realize that population growth actually does matter. They explore agriculture careers and practice leadership skills that they carry with them far beyond the classroom, but especially through all of these experiences, they become more knowledgeable consumers, and they gain confidence that they can apply these skills that they've acquired through all of these different things in agriculture.
Continuous improvement through collaboration.
This is our first year teaching together here at Clover Middle School. The best way that we started collaborating with one another was getting to know each other, learning about our teaching styles, also our strengths and weaknesses. And once we learned those, we were able to figure out and adjust how we can switch roles with one another in the classroom.
So through continuously collaborating, we're able to develop lessons that we think will help our students the most. We've even adjusted our lessons after a lesson in class just to make sure our students' needs are being met. We even group our students. So through collaboration, we're able to figure out what each student needs the most, and we group them together so we can meet them at their level of need. We collaborate often together, but we also collaborate with our departments as well. They always have great suggestions and ideas of activities and lessons we can implement to our classroom.
Yes, so through continuous collaboration, we're able to plan, adjust a lot of different activities for our students that gives them the best educational environment that they need to succeed.
Individualized and personally relevant education.
Here at Clover Middle School, we make sure that our instruction is individualized and it's relevant for our students. So for example, in the science classroom, we're learning about inclined planes and simple machines. So we've talked about how the amount of work done to lift an object is the same, but whenever we talk about effort force, if we use an inclined plane, it makes it easier. So when I try to make something like that relevant for my students, I say, okay, you've got a job this summer and you are mowing lawns for people. You need to get the lawnmower in the back of the truck. How are you going to do that? Are you going to pick it up? Immediately they say, no, of course not. They're going to use a ramp or something. So trying to use those real world examples is what really helps our students here understand how these simple machines really work and where they are in their everyday lives. I've had the privilege of seeing this through the lens not only as a teacher, but as a parent with individualized instruction. My daughter was here, and in 8th grade, she decided that she was going to join the dance team. Our dance instructor, Ms. Shishi, guided her and encouraged her, worked with her extra on skills that she knew that were going to be important for dance and things in the future. She even pushed my daughter and said, hey, go try out for color guard. Totally not even anything that was on our radar that she would even be interested in. This year she tried out for color guard and absolutely loves it. And if it hadn't been for Ms. Shishi and other teachers seeing what she's capable of and pushing her and giving her the comfort to be able to do that, she wouldn't be where she is today. So I've been able to see how what we teach is relevant and individualized here at CMS.
And our last core value, safe and nurturing environment.
We at Clover Middle School, we value the importance of providing a safe and nurturing environment for our students. We fundamentally believe that, especially students at this age, that feeling safe and secure is the only way for them to reach their potential academically and emotionally. One of the ways that we provide a safe and nurturing environment is through our counseling department. We have 3 amazing counselors and a wonderful school social worker. We have Ms. Glennon, who is 6th grade, Ms. Ringer, who is 7th grade, and myself in 8th grade. We work with students through individual counseling sessions, small group counseling when needed, classroom guidance, and partnering with teachers to make sure that we are providing their emotional support so that they can be the best that they can be in their classrooms.
We strive every day at Clover Middle to make an impact while serving our students and staying true to our core values. Because at CMS, we want to empower our learners while living up to our district's motto of each child, each day, excellence.